me and experience what you feel as you say these words. Yeah? So say this. I want the best.
I want the best.
I need the best.
I need the best.
And I deserve the best.
I deserve the best.
That Kyani has to offer.
That Kyani has to offer.
And that life has to offer.
That life has to offer.
Okay? Some of you guys are feeling it, and I can feel the energy coming off of you guys, the sincerity. But when we do incantations and start to generate power, we engage the physical body, and that's what makes the difference. So I'm going to give you that experience right now. Everybody stand up, please. Remember I told you, beliefs. There's two things that determine your outcome. Your desire and your beliefs. Your desire and your beliefs. That'll determine your outcome in life. Because think about this. If I really desire to be a top distributor in Kyani, but I don't believe I can do it, how much participation am I going to get? Very little. Because I don't believe it. If I don't believe it, that means I don't see it actually happening. No way. Not me. Who am I to think and dream that big? Then no matter how much you want it, the belief is not going to drive the activity to make that happen. Simple. So we want to increase our beliefs. And again, a belief, I'm going to simplify this thing, because I studied it my whole life. I spent the last 20 years of my life in deep study of all of these principles of success. I paid a lot of money from all of these experts to coach me, train me, teach me, educate me about all the programs, been to all the seminars, and I've distilled it down in a way that we can use it, practical. I'm all about practicality. If beliefs is nothing more than a thought we keep thinking, and we keep thinking negative thoughts, disempowering thoughts, how do we override that? I'm going to give you the tools to do it right now. I'm going to give you the tools, but you got to install it. It's like you have a virus that's running in your computer, wreaking havoc on your operating system, causing you to shut down, freeze up. We have to run that virus detector, remove it, and keep it at bay. So one of the things we do is we do this thing called incantation. And I just want you to feel this. I'm going to give you a taste, and then we'll give you a little bit more a little later on. But I also, there were some people that requested some copies of what it is that we say, and Luana was nice enough to make some copies, so we'll have this for you guys. I'm going to teach you one that I learned from Tony Robbins, and it's called The Voice, and it's very powerful. And he created it for this Hispanic girl that was trying to get out of the gangs, and she was stuck in the gangs, and she said, "But I can't, Tony." He was consulting this girl, coaching this girl. "I can't. This is my family. I can't. What am I going to do? I'm not going to have them around." And she kept saying, "I can't. So on the spot, he created this incantation spontaneously. He was inspired. And so he said, you're hearing this voice of the past that keeps penetrating you again and again and again. So we're going to override this. And he said, say this instead. He said, now I am the voice. And I want you guys to repeat after me as if you're that Hispanic girl. Say, now I am the voice.
I am the voice.
Right there, when you say now, that where all your power is, and you say, I am the voice, then you're going to override the voice of the past. Whether it be parents, the good meaning parents, friends, somebody who has helped to remind you that you're not as good as you are, or you're not deserving of it. Nonsense. That was all nonsense you heard. That was people that were totally disconnected from God. They were in a bad place, and so they voiced that. We've all been there before. I'm guilty of that. They meant no harm. So you forgive them and you let them go. But now you take control of your life from this point on. So that's what you say. Now I am the voice. Say that.
Now I am the voice.
I will lead, not follow.
I will lead, not follow.
You become a leader. And what I'm talking about, not leading a gang of people, lead yourself. It's about leading yourself, leading your life. I will believe and not doubt.
I will believe and not doubt.
It's easy to be a doubting person. And just remember, it's just fear. It's just fear is all it is. You're doubting because you're already seeing failure in advance. Your imagination has caused you to see failure in advance, and so you doubt it. That's why. But if you see in your imagination you're succeeding, that's not doubt that you're creating, that's excitement. That's excitement. So it's just practicing your faculty of your creative imagination. And instead of creating worst case scenarios in your mind, create best case scenarios in your mind. You can do it with practice. I will create and not destroy.
I will create and not destroy.
I'm a force for good.
I'm a force for good.
I'm a leader.
I'm a leader.
Defy the odds.
Defy the odds.
How many people have ever heard, what is the odds of you becoming successful, and start to give you statistics? I've heard the statistics about a local, if you're a Hawaiian and normal college education. I've heard the kind of statistics, highest populated in jail. I hate those statistics. And you know what? It doesn't have to be your reality, even if it's a statistic. Here's the way I want you to start thinking. If they called you right now and says, you know what? You have a fatal illness. It's fatal. And you only have a 1% chance of surviving. You know how you know you just ran into a freaky positive person? They start going, yeah! I got 1%. That's correct. They see the 1% and not the 99. You see how we're trained? You see how we're wired? We automatically look at the negative. Instead of going, yeah, I got a 1%, and that's me. I will be that 1%. I don't give a 0.5%, a 1/4%. That's what you've got to practice training your focus. I will believe, not doubt.
I will believe and not doubt.
I will create, not destroy.
I will create and not destroy.
I'm a force for good.
I'm a force for good.
I'm a leader.
I'm a leader.
Defy the odds.
Defy the odds.
Set a new standard.
Set a new standard.
When you set a new standard, you set a standard for yourself. You say, from this day forward, I will show up and play like this. Never more like this. I will be this way with my kids, not like this. I will be this way for my business, not like this. I will show up this way for my life, not down here. You raise the bar. It's your bar. You raise it. And you start showing up at that level. And the last one you say, step up.
Step up.
Step up.
Step up.
Step up.
Step up.
And that's exactly what it means. Step up. Step up means, let's go, baby. Step up. Let's do this. Let's do this. Now imagine if you do this, and we did this every day in my company amongst many other incantations, and we just because the reason I learned how powerful this is, because the first seminar I went to from Tony Robbins, we had to walk on fire. And I'm thinking, there's no way we're going to walk on fire. Next thing I know, I'm walking on fire. Bare feet now. And it's really, really hot, fire. Bare feet. So I said, hey, my little outfit sure did good. But when I saw my mom do it, because I took my whole family to this event, and when I saw my mom with the most tenderest feet on the planet, I said, how are you going to do this, Mom? But my mom was like, she was in state. And when you're in state, you're unstoppable. It was really cool to see my mom unstoppable. And I see her, and I'm thinking, as a son, you're going to kind of worry about the mom. Hey, make sure the paramedics are right over here. My mom are right here, so. And she. And you got coaches. The coaches, they watch, they look you right in the eye, see if you're in state. If you're not, they'll dismiss you because they don't want liability. They don't want you to get burned. And you know when someone's not fully in state. You can feel that energy. But you can create that energy within yourself because it's all there. You're just summoning up the energy from within. And so we're doing boom, boom, boom. I saw my mom walk over that fire and go, oh, this thing is for everybody.